you act like you crazy. They love us. They gonna buy it. You just want to buy it so you can change it. Like Wack100, you gonna change the words and change everything in it, just like Wack.
I'm gonna alter it.
You gonna alter it?
No, I'm not.
They say Wack, dude. They say Wack altered paperwork from 20 years ago. As a matter of fact, I'm not on Wack's side to watch change. Nope. I'm with Max B again.
You just
you
wishy-washy. What's your sign?
Aquarius.
Oh my.
Yeah. Listen, I ain't wishy-washy. Everybody got the right to change my mind. If you persuade me one way and then you persuade me another way, I got the right to change my mind. I'm the person that love to window shop. Like I go to the store, I look at it, I put it on, I try it on.
Aquariuses don't like to window shop.
You know what I'm saying? I try it on everything. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave and then figure out a way to get it without paying for it. I'm never gonna pay for it. No, I'm never gonna pay for it. Paying for it is wrong. To pay for it, you gotta be privileged. And I ain't never been privileged enough to pay for shit. Right? Everything I get free because I ain't privileged, man. But Max B, on the other hand, he privileged. He come home from the jail, privileged.
Where's Max B from?
French Montana. I don't know. Evidently, he got to be from. I think he's from Brooklyn or not from Brooklyn. He's from Harlem. He got to be from Harlem because he was good. He was real good with Jim Jones. And Jim Jones from Harlem and Cameron from Harlem. Them all Harlem niggas. Dame Dash from Harlem.
Okay, so what's your take on Max B? Do you feel like he really a gangster? Or
I feel like this to go to jail. I feel like this. You read the paperwork, nigga. He was calling down the hits. He was making it get done. I believe the gangsters, nigga, that got the mind to make it get done. Cause niggas that's pulling the triggers ain't no gangster. Them niggas is getting control. They ain't no gangster. Listen, the nigga that's not pulling the trigger got more bodies than the nigga that's pulling the trigger, so he got more on his conscience to deal with than the nigga that's pulling the trigger. Cause nigga that's telling him to get done, he's dealing with all this stuff because he's sending it to get done and like he's living with it. The nigga that's hitting you, he ain't living with it no more. The nigga that sit back on his high horse getting it done, like Dirk living with it. Right now in the cell, he hurt. He living with it. I ain't talking about Chicago. You gonna start to get tripping. You love Chicago.
I don't know.
Let me not talk about Chicago. Let me not even get.
Okay, back to Max B. Let's stay on
topic.
Yeah,
let's stay on. We gotta stay on topic.
So you feel like because he was shot calling, he just like he's way more like he's basically more of a gangster than anybody else.
What do you mean? This is what I believe. This is what I believe. Yes, I believe like this. A nigga this is what I believe. The niggas that's running around just doing shit and just killing people and doing that for other people, they not human. They don't have no soul, right? Them people are not made to do anything but what they're doing.
But pull the trigger.
Yeah, but pull the trigger. So
but the masterminds behind it all have the ability to do a lot of things because they've mastered the art of strategicness.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But here's the thing: they can't master the art of when to pop back up. So you gotta understand this, right? So I'm gonna speak from experience, right? And everybody watch know I live both life experiences. If you sitting up and you not per se murder, but if you per se getting things done, as people say, I was the type person like this. If I give you $20 worth of crack, right, and you owe me, I'm gonna pay another crackhead to catch you and beat you up because I know that other crackhead gonna catch you faster than I can. Right, so I was never the type of person that did nothing to you directly, but I got a lot of people beat up. You know what I'm saying? For less energy.
Less energy.
But I was always reminded that by everybody else, so that always stuck with me. Like, damn, when I see the dope fiends walking by, the head bandage and all that shit, I'm like, damn, I fucked this motherfucker up, but the crackhead ain't worried about it. Right? That's what I'm saying. So when it comes to shit like that, so Max B, I'm back against you again.
Yeah, okay, he back rocking with Max B. I'm a stand on I'm standing 10 toes behind Wack and R&B.
You always stand 10 toes behind Wack.
Behind Wack and R&B. Shout out to R&B.
R&B ain't got nothing to do with this.
Because she rocking with her man 20,000.
But stop. Listen, y'all female can't do that.
Item,
y'all female can. No, Wack is Wack. Y'all females can't do that. Wack is Wack. Listen, let me tell you this. Wack is Wack, and sometimes Wack have R&B, but R&B is always R&B and Wack. But Wack is always just plain Wack. That's it. That's it. Wack is Wack.
All right.
But listen, I'm just saying though, I don't want to always listen. And we fuck with that camera went too hot. We fuck with R&B, right? And I'm not saying that we don't fuck with R&B, but I'm saying that, damn, why are we always bringing it up when we gotta bring up Wack? Like I'm tired of it. Every time
we gotta bring up R&B.
No, I'm tired.
No,
of it.
okay. All right.
But I fuck with R&B, right? I'm not saying she just what did I say the word? She's executive producer of my reality show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I'm doing a reality show.
See, that's what I'm saying. She doing boss shit.
No, she a boss. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I love her, but every time like.
But let Wack be Wack and R&B be
R&B.
Okay, all right.
Ever since she came around, like my man don't get a chance to shine no more. Listen.
Wait, what?
I'm not saying like that.
So you basically saying like they gotta share the shine.
Yeah, they gotta share the shine. Cause right now we be giving all the R&B because every time we mention Wack 100, we gotta
gotta
mention
bring up
R&B,
R&B.
right? And that's cool. I understand that she got anything like R&B. I mean, it sounds good. Everybody want to sing it, right? I don't know, but what I'm saying, when it come to Wack 100, he got some kind of like stand alone in media, and you can't connect her to the shit because a lot of times she be having nothing to do with it. Like this right, this shit with the snitch and shit like this, she ain't got nothing to do with it. And a lot of times niggas wanna, and I know when I was coming up, you wanna.
Fuck that. She telling Wack like, yeah, babe, say that.
Nah, I can't.
Babe, say that.
I can't agree
He a
with that.
snitch. Hold on, let me go get the paperwork for you. My homie got the paperwork.
I can't agree with that.
No?
I can't. No, but she is doing it. But I'm saying she executive produced my show, Blueface.
What if she was the one that actually got Max B paperwork?
Well, listen, this is for everybody think.
just
Everybody
saying.
assume, allegedly,
I'm
everybody assume that the person behind Wack 100 right now, since he's making all these moves, is R&B because we see her taking pictures with the content people that's getting the reality show, got that shit going on. We see her, pulling all the strings, but we also heard Wack talking about it. We also know Wack been doing it for a long time before he even met her.
Okay, well,
right?
all
So we just gotta keep it
right.
real. Like Wack always been who Wack was. Like
No, Wack has always been Wack 100. Let me tell you something, okay? I've been studying Wack for some years.
right. So I don't study no police.
Oh my, okay.
I'm
Well, they
keeping it
call
real,
me the police.
Yeah, you
Oh, my
mentioned
goodness,
police,
here we
man. What's going on? Listen, Max B, listen, if you
Child.
watching this, put in the comments and let me know right now, right, how y'all feel about what's really going on with Max B, right? But moving right along, I gotta say this because this has been going crazy as hell, and like it's kind of like known. This is kind of like known shit that gonna happen, and you really can't really say nothing when shit like this happen, right? Glorilla.
Glorilla.
I think that should have been Glorilla. She looked more like a Glorilla than Glorilla. She should have been Glorilla. She should
That's
have been
Glorilla.
She's like a Glorilla. She looked more like Glorilla than Glorilla.
Do you know she pulled out?
Hold up, that's a man.
No, that's a she.
That's a he.
That's a she.
Swear to God on your mama.
No, that's really a she though.
Oh my God, I gotta
That
get
is a
fried.
woman.
Hold on. You bring the title again. I gotta go.
No,
watch
for
this
real.
again.
She
Bring the
had-
topic again.
she's had weeds, quick weeds.
Just got you up out of here again.
No,
That better not be no woman.
Bro, she
That
used to
better
wear-
not be no woman. No, I'll be back.
All right, y'all. Now we're gonna go ahead and dive into the segment pertaining to Glorilla and her sister. Now I don't know her real name, y'all, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Everybody on the internet is calling her Glorilla, and But what I will say is she will go ahead and come forward on Facebook, I believe, and she would allege that Glorilla has not been helping her family and that she has 10 siblings, a mother and father, that she is painting a falsified narrative on the internet as if she has retired both her mother and her father, and that in fact is not true. Now, we don't know how accurate her statements are because Glorilla's other siblings would come forth and debunk everything that Glorilla was saying. Glorilla's sister. I do apologize, but that's how everybody's been kind of like labeling, calling her on the internet, whatever the case may be. So she would basically say whatever she said, and then their other siblings would come forth and say that those are all false allegations. Glorilla helps with everything in regards to her family and her siblings, and she does all that she can. So, like, it's a lot of people basically saying, like, Glorilla is hating on Glorilla. And then we actually seen that Tory Lanez reached out to Glorilla and sent $2,500 because prior to him sending the $2,500, she would actually sit down and do a virtual interview with TMZ, and they would be asking her questions as if, though, why did she feel like she was entitled to Glorilla's royalties and what she accomplished or whatever the case may be. And then right after that, Tory Lanez reached out to Glorilla and went ahead and sent $2,500 on Chime.
Right.
So.
Right. And that was crazy because listen, I'm gonna tell you this. When it come to Glorilla, so gotta call it Glorilla. Like as soon as I hit the internet, I was like, damn, time some good media to pull because like I be always doing that. So I reached out. I got people in Memphis.
Did you?
So I reached out to a nigga I know in Memphis. I don't know if you know the niggas in Memphis. He accused of killing Dolph.
I heard about it.
Yeah,
Hernandez.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's like I fucks with him. So I hit him up. And one thing about him, he plugged in the street still. I don't see how he killed somebody. Everybody say he can't go to Memphis when he know everything going on in Memphis.
Is he still in? Okay,
No,
I don't want to say too much.
I know he in a location and not in Memphis. I know the location. I'm not gonna say the location,
right.
but he in a private location, but he still pop out.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
He pop out.
Okay.
So to make a long story short, he called. He got me on the phone with her. I was on the phone with her probably like 5 minutes after it was viral. No cap. So I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, yo, let me get an interview for X amount of money, whatever. We was talking about X amount of money. She blew me when I supposed to send her the deposit. So I finished the deposit right before I sent it. Some said don't send it. So it's like, don't even send a deposit. Like, you ain't gonna get what you're supposed to get. I don't know if she's gonna come or not, but it kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. And I hit him up like, yo, should I send her the deposit? He like, yo, I just met her. Let me check with her. The moment he said that, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what he say when he hit that phone back. I ain't gonna send the
Yeah,
deposit.
and it just seemed like she just, I don't know, like, because when Tory Lanez reached out to her, it didn't even seem like she genuinely was like, appreciative.
Right.
I felt like she was like, huh, you want my time? Tell him thanks. Like, you not gonna like.
No, but listen, when have you known a person could be? Listen, if you was appreciative enough for yourself, then you wouldn't be begging somebody else. She ain't
Aggressively panhandling.
I'm saying this. If she loved herself enough, she won't need gorilla shit. See, people, especially in your family, like when you make it, they feel like, oh, they're
entitled.
Entitlement issues is big, especially where we come from in the trenches, because most of the people in the trenches ain't never had shit.
Right.
So the moment you get something, that's what I like to say. And listen, if you're watching this, I like to say this. And y'all know my famous saying, right? People in the trenches, they have the ability to support you when you down. This is what I mean, right? When you lose your job, it's all right, man, you're going to get another one, right? When you in jail, all right, man, they feel sorry for you. Even they going to lie to you. They going to say they're going to send you some money, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying is they don't got the ability to support you when you up, because they're going to feel like, damn, they're supposed to be them.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of like be the thing when it comes to the trenches. The motherfucker be mad because it's not them. Right. What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. Everybody watching this, I'm gonna say this: the way social media to work, if anybody connected to you, go. If it's them, it's automatically you. Because evidently, all you gotta do is talk about them in a negative way, and then you switch sides with them.
Yeah.
Right. Do it like that's probably what's going on. I don't know.
Because she's gaining her notoriety right now by hating on her blood sister. They have the same mother and father. That's like crazy.
But it's hating, telling the truth. What if she not?
It's hating.
But what if she telling the truth? Is it still hating?
No, but her Glorilla's sister and brother came out and debunked Glorilla's rumors alleged rumors that she was not helping her family. They said that she was.
I'm gonna say this: the last rumors is like this. When it's record, and it's not allegedly, this record. Did you know that Glorilla was locked up
for pulling a gun out on Glorilla? Hello.
Yeah. So it's like they been had problem. This problem been existed.
It's been steady.
So is they doing this like
she cloud chasing?
You know what I think? Here's what I think. I think that she ain't talked to her sister since she had that deal. I don't think talk to her at all. She's blew up. I think right now she just seen everybody else do it. She done watched Finesse 2 times brother do it and watch the outcome. She done watched everybody else do it and watch the outcome. Yeah.